Some guys don't fix their lives. They just find somebody to distract them from it. A lot of people I've noticed use relationships as a crux to the dismay, the dissatisfaction, the problems they feel with their lives. Those problems can come in feeling uninspired, could be not feeling satisfaction in your career. It could be an uneasy feeling in your life that something is missing or is wrong. And that is a really powerful sign for us guys that we need to really ask ourselves and analyze our lives and ask ourselves, are we truly happy? Are we doing the best we can? Are our needs being taken care of? And I find that a lot of people ignore that question, especially when they have either been in a relationship for a long time or get into a new one. Because a relationship is a great distraction. And this is not a video to say that you need to stay single and you shouldn't date people. Not at all. I'm a serial relationship guy. You know, this is maybe, a video for myself, tell myself to slow it down. But the whole point is that we might realize, hey, something's up. I need to really question what I'm doing with my life. I need to question the direction of my life. And then someone new can come in to the scene and we forget all about that idea and we just keep on rolling. The reason this can become a problem is that we might get that feeling again later down the line, whether that's in 6 months, a year, 5 years. And so it's important to address the shortcomings and the gaps in our lives as soon as possible so that they don't become hindrances in the long term. More specifically, we want to be with somebody because we are from a complete place, that we are within ourselves in abundance. We are filled. And we're now looking to share it with someone rather than needing someone else, needing someone to take care of our shortcomings, our areas that are lacking. We don't want to be with someone just to distract us. We want to be with someone because they complement us. And so how this showed up in my life, in my relationships, is that at a certain point, I would have a sense that something was wrong, that something was lacking. And the first reaction to that emotion, to that feeling, will be to assume that my partner at the time was lacking something or missing something. When in actuality, there was something within me that wasn't there, that needed to be addressed, that needed to be worked on and improved. And that I find that being in relationships is actually sometimes harder to make these changes within yourself and in the dynamic of the relationship. So the point of this video is to say, when you feel there's something wrong, and especially if you're single, to use this as an opportunity, probably the best opportunity you have, to address your problems, to face them head on, to overcome them so that they don't rear their head and cause conflict and, complex negative emotions in your future relationships. This might show up in your relationships as one of you being overly needy, right? Maybe you've heard of that anxious attachment style. Comes perhaps from a past of feeling neglected. And what can we do about that on our own is to start filling ourselves with validation rather than constantly needing someone else to gas us up all the time. So what does it look like to focus on yourself and to not use a relationship as a crux? Well, that looks like sitting in discomfort, right? Realizing something's wrong and not numbing yourself out, not distracting yourself with, it could be anything. It could be video games, it could be TV shows, it could be women. To face those feelings head on, to question them, to learn about them, to discuss with friends, right? Try to get to the bottom of it. Could be with a therapist, could be by yourself, okay? We want to confront these things head on to bring awareness to them so that they don't trick us in the future. They don't become the demons under the bed. And we want to get into relationships, as I said before, when we're our best selves, when we've been working on ourselves, when we are ready to give fully and to hopefully receive fully, versus being anxious and needy and already out of sorts before it's even begun. I challenge you, whether you're in a relationship or single, that the next time you feel that dissatisfaction come on, that you really question, what is it that you need to be doing in this moment? Is it something that you need to achieve, that you need to try and experience? Are you not taking enough risks in your life? Are you not daring enough? Is life becoming a little too complacent? Is it some unmet need? And is that need something that you should meet yourself, or does it need to be communicated with your partner? I challenge you to take a pause when those feelings come up. See what you can do yourself to work on it, alone, with friends, and even confiding in your partner if you're in a relationship. If you don't, there's always going to be something in the back of your head that makes you feel like you could have accomplished more, that you could have done more, that something is missing. And that's not a way to live. I came up with the idea and I was inspired for this video when I was having a conversation with one of my best friends. And we were talking about how a lot of guys, there's something big missing in their lives. There's something more they can do and they want to do. And they might get inspired to make change in their life to achieve high. And then they just get comfy in a relationship. And so a relationship should serve as a catalyst for your success, whatever that looks like, whether it's financial, emotional, spiritual, physical, whatever that success looks like. A relationship should not make you complacent where you're just satisfied at the bare minimum, but rather you become your best self. And we're finding that a lot of guys will put in work on their own or think about it, and then the moment they're comfy, they feel secure, they no longer feel that need to achieve what it was they really knew they needed to and wanted to. So don't let relationships be the reason why you don't achieve what you know you need to achieve in life.